Every week, thousands of prospective jurors assemble in hundreds of courthouses throughout the nation. They are participating in a civic duty and a right guaranteed by the Sixth Amendment to the Constitution, the provision of trial by a jury of peers. By serving on a jury, you have a direct hand in the administration of justice.
Jurors are responsible for evaluating the testimony and evidence presented at trial and are the judges of the facts. Errors of law may be corrected by the trial judge or appellate courts, but a jury's error of fact may never be corrected. That means a juror's duty is one of utmost importance. One reason courtrooms and trials are so popular with the media is that in many ways they're like dramatic theater. Whether a civil conflict between parties or a criminal charge, disputes come to a showdown in a courtroom, and we don't know how it will end. Another similarity between courtroom trials and dramatic theater is that each features a cast of characters. The judge is responsible for ensuring that the conduct of the trial is in accordance with the law. The court reporter produces a word-by-word record of the trial and is also responsible for evidence in the trial. According to the judge's instructions, the bailiff maintains order in the courtroom and attends to the jury. The clerk swears in the jury and all witnesses and keeps all motions filed into a case. The clerk also reads the verdict at the conclusion of the trial. At the two tables facing the judge, we have the disputing parties, each represented by counsel. In a criminal trial, one table is occupied by the prosecuting attorney, representing the people of the state of Georgia. In a civil trial, instead of a prosecuting attorney, there is the attorney for the plaintiff, the party who claims to have been wronged. At the other table sits the attorney for the defendant, the party accused of the wrongdoing. Now, all the characters of the drama are set, except for one vital part: the jury. That's where you come in. You and your fellow jurors will be asked to sit through a question and answer process known as voir dire, a French phrase that means to speak the truth. When a jury duty summons is received, a prospective juror may apply to be excused from jury service by submitting a juror affidavit form found in this office and online at www.clerkofcourtcolumbia.com.
Jury service calls upon individuals to make important decisions that directly affect the lives of your neighbors and members of your community.
During the trial and the recesses, a juror must refrain from participating in any activity which might incline that juror toward one party or the other. A juror must not talk about the case with any other person, and they must refrain from sharing or viewing information about the case by any means, including by telephone, text message, email, chat, blogs, or social websites such as Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Violating these instructions can cause a mistrial and could result in sanctions against the juror who is responsible. When all testimony and evidence has concluded and the charge of the court has been delivered, the jury retires to the jury room to consider its verdict. The chairperson is chosen and makes sure deliberation is carried on in a sensible and orderly fashion. The law requires a unanimous verdict in criminal cases. The verdict and its fairness is obviously of vital importance to the parties in the case.
The staff of the Superior Court Clerk's Office is keenly aware that residents of Columbia County lead busy lives with many demands on their time. Even so, many jurors tell us that the opportunity to serve on a jury outweighs the burden of service and broadens their awareness of the court system and county government. Thank you for being here today. Doing your civic duty and participating in the work of the court system keeps the wheels of justice turning.
If you have any questions or concerns about jury duty, please don't hesitate to contact us or search clerkofcourtcolumbia.com.